Ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-dum-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum. This is live. Boom, boom. Spoilers. Da-da-dum, dum, ba-da-dum-bum, ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-bum. Bum, 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 ba-ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum. Bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. What up, y'all? It's your boy Kevin on stage. Listen, we talking Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 1, Comedic Review. That means I am not an expert. I'm not emergency awesome. I am not new rock stars. I'm not heavy spoilers. I'm just a nigga who like them dragons. You feel me? I ain't read the books. I don't know everybody's names. If you want that stuff, go to them people. I don't want to hear it. I'm just a regular dude who watched the show. It's my Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I just like the show. I don't want to hear it. Well, actually, if you read the books, I didn't read the books. I just read the Bible. You feel me? I don't even know everything. I ain't going to hold y'all. It's been over a year since the last episode. I done forgot some of the people who was in the last season. I don't know everything. If you want that stuff, go to them people. If you want to laugh and have a good time, then you click on and you stay here and it's spoilers. You feel me? Go to them people who know the stuff if you want that. I don't want to hear it. We live right now. They'll stay up on YouTube. It'll stay up on Facebook. It'll stay up on Twitter. This is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's all gather around. All right, here we go. I got my notes on my phone. We kicking it off. Your boy, Rhaenyra's son. You feel me? He's over visiting the Starks. It's the first time I think we've seen the Starks on this. You know what I'm saying? I had to ask the people. That was you feel me? That was Luke's older brother. What was his name? Jace. Jace went down and visited with the Starks. Cregan Stark. You feel me? I don't know Cregan. I know he the granddaddy to the people I know, Ned and the like. You feel me? He's like, hey, my man, we need people because it's finna be a war. Come to find out, he don't even know his brother got turned into a two-piece with a biscuit until the Raven comes. That's how far the North is. Ain't no text. He don't know his brother got turned into an 8-piece with Chick-fil-A sauce yet. He don't even know. A Raven comes. Cregan reads it. He looks at him. He like, what, man, what? Your brother is a two-piece and a biscuit. What? Your brother got eaten with it. He was raising canes and with the sauce. They with no sauce, actually. They just ate your brother, man. I don't know what happened where y'all be at. I don't be over there. I'm just telling you what the Raven told me. Here's the paperwork. Your brother is chicken nuggets now. If you didn't know that dragons can eat people, I don't want you to find out the way you just did, but your brother is chicken nuggets. Now he got to go all the way back home with no brother. As a person who lost a brother, it was very sad. Okay, I love my brother. He's very important to me. But I do want to say, he didn't get eaten by no dragon. You know what I'm saying? I grieve enough. But if I was out recruiting soldiers and somebody said, hey, your brother got turned into a two-piece, a chicken nugget. My brother got turned into a chicken nugget. I know I got to grieve and I got to ride all the way home knowing my brother got turned into an 8-piece honey mustard. That's a long ride when your brother was a chicken nugget for a dragon. He was a snack. Nah, man, that's terrible news. You thought you was being a big boy. And your brother got turned into pizza rolls. That dragon ate him and kept it pushing. All right. So then we visit the Blacks. Lord Corlys is outside. He walking again. You know what I'm saying? We almost lost him. He almost went to be with him. But by the grace of God, he's still here. His ship is in the shop. Pimp my ride. The other black dude was like, bro, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere for 2 weeks. Blockade is blockaded, but you ain't, you on ice. The ship is dry docked. And then move along. Now here's where it gets active. We come into Alicent, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Team Green. She gripping the chair like, get out. Come to find out, she's having her medieval coochie eaten. Oh my God. Before the small council meeting, Alicent. Viserys ain't even cold in the ground yet. And you letting Sir Criston Cole lick all up in betwixt that medieval coochie. And you know medieval times they was not taking baths like that, because she went and took a bath 17 minutes later in the episode. Why you didn't do that before? You let that man eat on that bewildered, unbathed coochie. And you didn't stop him. You ain't say, hey, hold tight. Let me get the bath in first. You said, no, take this fortnight coochie. Ain't been bathed in. Before the small council, she works from home, having sex at the crib before you got a meeting at, aren't you supposed to be sitting at the small council? You getting your coochie ate with your coworker? Where is HR? You is the queen mother. And you having your coochie ate before the small council meeting? Then you gonna let him get up? He don't even get none. He's a real eater. He ate that coochie and you wouldn't told him, no more. Never thine again sow thou lips lick between this clit of mine. Dost thou goest into the small council with coochie on thine beard? Good sir, I shall see thee on the morrow. And the man put his armor back on with coochie on his mustache. Is you crazy? You said, he turned around and said, button me up. Can you button me up, please? She clipped him together and he didn't even get to do nothing. He's a real eater. He put armor on top of a hard meat. What? You fastened up steel on top of a hard peen and went to a meeting at work? Y'all is crazy down to the Red Keep. You better keep that red peen. Oh, you was in the Red Keep, all right. Eating coochie in medieval times, pre-bath. Woo, you a serious eater right there. That's a real dedicated eater. That boy said, I'll eat that 2-week-old coochie. Coochie has some twang on it. A real eater. She got the nerve to take a bath later. Take a bath first. He don't care how you. I want to taste your day. I want to see what your day was like. That nigga crazy, Sir Criston Cole. Sir Criston Hole, because he been up there licking. And you know he wasn't bathed either. I know it smelled crazy in that castle. They got all them unbathed people with no drawers on, armor on top of peens, unwashed coochies, licking, and rats everywhere. I know that was stinking to the 7 gods. These gods in the neck, your bed was probably musty from King's Landing to the north. Smell crazy up in King's Castle, the Red Keep. Wild. Anyway. They go to the small council meeting. Ain't nobody listen to Alicent. And I don't like her. And I don't like her because of Otto Hightower. I don't like Otto Hightower. He got shifty eyes. I'm team black over here because I don't like Otto Hightower. And Alicent, I was with her till I wasn't with her. I don't care who wins or who loses. I didn't read the books. I'm team black. I don't like Alicent. I don't like your boy because of Otto Hightower. It ain't really your fault, Alicent. You be killing in the green. You feel me? But nah, it's Ray. Big Rhaenyra over here. I'm with the underdogs. All right. So then we go to your boy, the king. What's his name? Aegon. This boy is a supreme idiot. He's a supreme idiot. The man comes in and is like, hey, you feel me, your grace. The dragons was eating my sheep, and if thine so willest, I could receiveth some sheeps. You know what I'm saying? And this idiot's like, sure, I don't care. The crown will restore your sheep. Everything the enemy took, my God, the Lord is going to restore everything that the locust and the cankerworm have taken. It's coming back to you. Touch your neighbor and say, every sheep that a dragon ate is coming back to you tenfold. On King's Landing, I shall return it to you. Come on. Touch your neighbor and say, Aegon. You ain't got to be Begon when Aegon sits on the throne. Come on and say the magnanimous first of his name, of the Rhaenyra and the first men. Hey, don't come to Aegon with your begging. And then hating Otto. Your grace, if you can't, we need the sheep for the dragons so that they can be strong and then they could defend the blockade. So you can't give them the sheep. So he's like, bro, just give him little 10 sheep. Feel me? I'm trying to be different. He's like, well, if you give it to him, then everybody gonna be asking. He's like, who's gonna know? They're gonna know, Aegon. How? How are they gonna know? But when the king speaks, all hear. So now Aegon is like, well, you know what I'm saying? Haters be hating. I can't do, you know what I'm saying? My hands are tied. Company policy says no can do on the sheep. You got to tithe. They was tithing even in the King's Landing back in the medieval days. You got to tithe. Everybody got to tithe so the dragons can eat. Hey, come on. Bring me all the tithe into the storehouse, that there shall be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. They was tithing down in Game of Thrones, and you don't want to give God 10%? See, back then, you don't want to give it. They'll take it. They'll take the dragon. What you going to tell a dragon no? Huh? I bet you won't. Huh? God can do more with the 10 than you could do with the 90. So he you know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't going to give you the sheep back. And the next thing, Hugh came in. Hey, man, my name Hugh. Listen, I had sent the invoice for, you know what I'm saying, the iron. Feel me? Because, the war's coming. We got to make the scorpions, kill dragons. But y'all haven't paid. So I know the crown usually be on net 90 as far as paying invoices. If y'all could go ahead and pay, if y'all give up half the deposit, you feel me? I could get to work on the iron. You know what I'm saying? My man named Big Hugh. I run Hugh's Iron and Scorpions down here, right outside King's Landing. We got scorpion swords, you know what I'm saying? Built that. My father worked on the Iron Throne, you know what I'm saying? But they had paid up early. So yeah, that's me, Hugh's Iron and Biscuits. We got a little biscuit thing on the side, a little food truck, you know what I'm saying? While you wait for your iron work, you get a little biscuit, a little gruel, you know what I'm saying? Hugh's Iron and Biscuits. We're just really building out the biscuits part of the company. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the biscuits is paying for the iron work, but you know what I'm saying? Coins is low. So could you know what I'm saying? Could y'all come forth with? And Aegon's like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. But we got you. Just turn that net 90 to like a net 180. We gonna pay you when we pay you, or the dragon gonna kill you. And like I said last season, dragons are big jokers. At the end of the day, what is you gonna do if you don't have a dragon? You feel me? What is you gonna do at the end of the day if you don't have a dragon? Then, bro, then you don't have a dragon. They got big joker after big joker after big joker after big joker. Y'all got 7 out of clubs. You bleeding red. You might got a lot of diamonds, but you got Jack, King, Queen, 10, 7, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know they cutting spades. They got all spades. They got big joker, baby joker, deuce high, Joker, deuce. If you play that way, then they got the ace king. They don't care. They cutting everything. And they got more spades than supposed to be in the deck. They got 3 big jokers. You got 11 clubs. Shut up. After the small council meeting, young foot fetish, you feel me? Club Foot, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember his name. He's a shiesty individual. Now he knows that Alicent was in there getting that clit licked up on. And he always be, Your Grace, if it so pleaseth thou, you were preoccupied earlier. Everybody knows everything in the castle. You can't get your coochie eaten before work, and the people don't know about it, especially the spies. They gonna use a word like preoccupied, but you know you was doing the get out on that chair. And first of all, getting your coochie eaten out and you sitting in a wooden chair that was made 1,000 years ago with old wood, reckless. He's like, listen, remember that time I had jacked off to your foot? You know, you was in that chat showing feet. You ain't even got to show me. Just get a little peek of the little toe cleavage. Just give me this little piece right here, and I'll do whatever you want. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know exactly what he was up to when he was talking to Alicent, but it looks like he wants to be the hand because he got in Aegon's ear after the meeting too. And yeah, Footloose. I love that name for him. Oh, Footloose. So he got into Aegon's ear. He's like, listen, man, you ain't got to be your daddy. You ain't got to be your daddy. You could be different. You could be seen different. And see, Aegon already didn't like Magnanimous. And he was telling Alicent, he was hiring a new staff and stuff. But you listen, y'all, I know he's trying to be hand, but who did he kill? He said they no longer, your enemy, the rats no longer breathe our air. Who? I don't even know who he killed. Who was he talking about that he killed? Because I never know where his, I mean, I know he's down with Alicent because she got white feet. And he's like, I'll do anything for them white feet. But, and I'm looking at the comments now. So he was killing servants, but who though? Why and why? Why was he killing her staff? Was he killing people who wasn't like loyal to her? How did he know? Is he just killing people? Yeah, he definitely Littlefinger for sure. Oh, he was killing whoever's on Rhaenyra's side in the house. So this ain't really that far after Luke got turned into a 2-piece. The people who told her business. Oh, he killed his. I seen he killed his brother. He did that with club feet. Yeah, I remember he killed his brother. He set his brother and the daddy on fire. I said, God, dog. Okay, so he got the spies in there. Okay, cool. Now they go in the house, right? And they talk to Helaena, right? That's Aegon's wife, and that's Alicent's daughter. And she's telling Aegon, I think this is before the small council meeting or after, I'm not totally sure. I just watched the episode one time and wrote my notes. Y'all can go watch it again. So she's like, we got a rat problem, right? No. She was like, I'm scared. And Aegon don't really listen to his sister wife in the truest term, not TLC sister wives. He literally means incestual sister wives. He don't really listen to her. He just had sex with her because he had to. Then he got all the bastards running around King's Landing. So she's like, I'm scared. And he's like, we got Vhagar. Don't worry. The city's safe. She's like, you talking about the rats? And he's like, girl, I got to go to work. She's talking about the rats. And he talking about physical rats. She not talking about that. She talking about rats. We'll get to that later. Okay. Now, I don't know if he knows, but we, the audience, know she's the prophet, right? She got dreams. She sees the future, all this and that. But he don't listen to her at all. He's not the wisest. He never wanted to be king. He's not really much of anything but the firstborn. He's not a great sword like Aemon. He's not particularly wise or confident. He's not cunning. He's just born first. And a lot of time, that's all that it happened, especially in medieval times, which Game of Thrones is based off. And all you had to do was be first. You know what I'm saying? So nobody listened to her. And you should have. Okay, we're gonna get to that. All right. So now Jace comes back home. Actually, let's go to Rhaenyra. Let's go Ray for a second. Now, Ray, she is grieving. Okay, she does know her son got turned into a two-piece. And the crazy thing about it is her son got turned into a two-piece by her half-brother, right? But see, the thing is, y'all know in the Black community, it's very different if you got siblings and y'all share the same mom and if y'all share the same dad. See, Rhaenyra's and Aemon, they just share the same dad, but they got different moms. Okay. Now, when you got different moms, y'all not as close as siblings with the same mom. Okay. When y'all got the same mom, then y'all usually grow up together and y'all be in the house. That's why, Aemon and Aegon, Helaena, they got the same mom. They be in the room together. But Rhaenyra's, that's their sister. But that's their sister with their same dad. And his mom, her mom different. She was first, right? So when your sister and you got the different dad, different moms, then your sister's your sister's son gonna get eaten by your dragon when y'all got the same dad. Because when y'all got the same dad, y'all don't really grow up together in the same house a lot of times. Y'all see each other at the family reunions and stuff at school, but that was different. And that's why her half brother had eaten her son. So she's quiet, she's frustrated, she's grieving. And Daemon, okay, he pissed off. He's trying to do everything to get right. He tried to get Rhaenys to fly to King's Landing. And he was like, this would have been over if you would have killed him when you had the chance. She was like, nah, I ain't really even like that. And it would have been over because she landed that dragon. And I mean, she had everybody dead to rights. And she didn't pull out the blower. You feel me? Pun intended. She let everybody go. She said, I ain't really built like that. Whole game could have been over right then, but she ain't have it. She ain't have it like that. Okay. So he's like, let's go to King Landing right now. She's like, nah. He was like, I command it. She was like, were thou worth the king? He was like, nigga. He ain't say nigga, but the sentence was there because it was a great line. Were thou worth the king? Like, if you were the king, I would listen to you. But right now, my dragon's tired and I already took my glove off. So, you know what I'm saying? Once I take my gloves off, really can't get active like that. So, I'm done. So, Rhaenyra, aka Big Ray, she's grieving. So she goes, I don't know where she goes, but she goes to the shore and on her dragon and the wing. I told you her son got turned into a two-piece. The wing got pulled, washed ashore with her son's, hoodie in it, his carriage. And when she like really laid eyes on the wing, that's when she knew, okay, so her son, my baby was dipped. And they didn't even finish the bone off the dragon. Like, it just really was more about the flat and the drum, but the little wing part, the Vhagar wasn't even hungry for that. He had other stuff to do. So once she saw that, then she comes back to her small council meeting. I love how they did this. She come back to her small council meeting, and then they like Queen Rhaenyra first of her name. So you got two people with two small councils, two hands, two King's Guards, all that. I think one each got a twin. Eric and what's Eric's brother's name? Eric and Derek or something. Y'all, what's the other? Because the one twin had went with one side, and he was talking to Daemon about it. He said, "Look, man, we're supposed to protect the whole royal family. Y'all was fighting amongst yourself. We don't. Who we supposed to go with?" Daemon was like, "Good point." You know what I'm saying? Eric and Arik? Eric and Arik? Arik and Eric. I don't like when people name twins like that. I want you to name your twins Jamal and Freddie. So people don't have to be confused. It's already enough that they look alike. Now you want to name them alike. Name your twins Terry and Big Lotto. Fred and Sam. Okay? But anyway, Ray goes to her small council meeting, right? And everybody looking around. You know, we should go here, we should go there. She was like, I want Aemond. Period. No, nothing else. I want Aemond. Period. Okay. Now, right? Whoo! She put a hit out on Aemond, right? And so Daemon gonna go to work directly. Okay. He goes son for a son, right? He go to King's Landing, and you get Kristen Cole is chopping it up with Aemond. You know what I'm saying? I be forgetting that Alicent is his mom because he looks so much older now, and the way he talks about her, I be forgetting. Yeah. Who said Daemon said bet? Yeah, Daemon was like, say less. You feel me? So Aemond and Kristen Cole, the coochie liquor, is chopping it up, right? And in the meantime, Daemon is in the bellows of King's Landing. I didn't know that big dude's name. Okay. But I watched the post episode. I was calling him the Hill because he wasn't big as the Mountain or the Hound. So I was calling him the Hill and small guy, right? But their name was Blood and Cheese. Blood and Cheese, and I don't even know which one is blood and which one's cheese. But Blood and Cheese is the two hit man. It was really like Harry and Marv off of Home Alone, right? The Wet Bandits. Who is the tall one? Blood or Cheese? Okay. So Small Feet said Blood is the big guy. Cheese was little. Okay. Blood is all business. Cheese, not so much. So Daemon is like, listen, I'm going to give you all the little coins we were supposed to pay Hugh for the iron. Actually, no, Daemon's on the other side. So Daemon still got a little bread. He got his little coin purse. So he's like, listen, go in there and kill Aemond. I'm going to give you half up front. See what happens when you pay people up front? They go to work immediately. This is what Aegon didn't understand, or what they didn't have the money for. When you pay people half up front, they go to work the next scene. They going in the castle. When you delaying invoices and stuff, then they delaying work. You give people half, you give them the coin purse. Here's half right now. That man went straight to work. So they go inside there disguised as rat catchers. Right now, mind you, go back to the earlier in the episode when Helaena is like, rats, I'm scared. And Aegon was like, girl, shut up. You is white. I don't want to hear it. So, but she was on to that in that prophetic mind of hers. Okay. So they go into the hospital to the bellows of the castle. They got a little mangy dog, right? And let me tell you what. I knew they was on evil business when they kicked the dog. Cheese got frustrated. He kicked the dog, and when I tell you I turned into a full Karen, I was like, oh my God. Cheese kicked a dog. The dog was innocent. This is exactly why we don't like you in the Red Keep. You kicked the dog, and I knew y'all was up to serious business. Now, at the same time, I did not know. Like, I knew they was, I knew they wasn't going to kill Aemond because I done seen him in the trailers for stuff. And I honestly thought they was going to fumble the whole setup. I really did. But that last 10 minutes of the episode, I had like a little, I'm talking about, they created good tension. I had a pit in my stomach of like, oh my God. What is, I mean, because the way the cameras follow him, they got the blood is just, he was not smiling. He was not laughing. I was just like, oh, they going to go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they was going to get up there to Aemond, and Aemond's nice with the sword. So I thought they was going to meet him, shing, shing, shing. And I thought they was going to get killed. That's what I thought. Right. And there's no guards. I'm like, we got to get a schedule in the castle. These people are walking around the castle with murderous eyes. They're walking. He's Blood is like, we got to go up to the next level. Cheese is like, bro, boy, that's where the people live. I needed him to be on the bottom floor. I don't know. Sorry, my mustache is growing and it's tickling my nose. Jesus, like, I don't be going up to the floor where they live, bro. If they wasn't gonna be on this floor, I'm gonna give the money back. Blood is like, nah, bro. A son for a son, right? So they go into the room that Aemond and Kristen Cole just were in, but they gone. Okay, so they go looking. They run into Helaena, and I'm like, oh no. Cheese goes in there apparently first. He hears quiet. Blood goes in there. Blood got Cheese got the knife at Helena's throat. Blood's like, boy, what is you doing, man? He said a son for a son. What is wrong with you? Like, are you crazy? And he's like, look, we killing. He was like Denzel. I'm leaving here with something. If we can't kill Aemond, let's kill somebody because I already got the deposit. And Daemon don't feel like the person who is going to either take my money back or give me the other half. So what if we just kill her? Then Blood turns around and was like, nah, the babies is in there. So it was funny. I don't know if it was meant to be funny, but it was funny to me. They got two little babies with long, blonde hair, white hair, silver hair. They're really blonde. It's more like silver hair. And like, we're going to kill this son. And like, this baby is 4. Okay. This baby is watching Coco Melon. He's on an iPad. And they're like, kill him. They're like, hold on, man. This baby is watching Mrs. Rachel. Aemond is in high school, university. He's a man. He got the patch. He's Nick Fury. They're like, nah, man, kill the baby. I'm like, God, dog, the baby, listen, the baby. They like, kill the baby. He like, they didn't even hesitate. So he got the knife to her throat. He's like, which one is the baby? Which one is the son? Right? And I'm like, these people not going to kill this baby. Yes, this baby was watching Tab Time. Right? That baby watching Gracie's Corner. You cannot kill a child who just was watching Gracie's Corner, man. That's kind of like, I know it's Game of Thrones and babies be getting killed. Like, I feel you. Listen, the Red Wedding, they killed the baby in utero. They said, you ain't even going to get to watch Gracie's Corner. Stab. I mean, they killed the baby in the placenta. So I'm aware that the show is crazy. I know the Mountain was dashing baby skulls against the walls during when Robert Baratheon took the throne. I'm aware. But all that type of stuff is still hard to know. Okay? So they're like, which one is the baby? She's like, that one. And then Blood is like, nah, bro, she lying. It's the other one. On some King Solomon stuff. No, I'll take the other one. And then Cheese is like, nah, she spoke true. Y'all, these men, hold on. These men was like, this the baby, shink. They walk over to the baby in the crib. This is not funny. Cover his mouth. He said, where's my iPad? They should shut up. Cover his mouth. Okay? She go and grab the other baby, and all you hear is you just hear cutting sounds. A son for a son. She walks over. I'm only laughing because I'm wildly uncomfortable. Because I'm like, yo, this show is crazy. They chopping this baby up like brisket. You know, you make good brisket. It's been smoking all day and all night, and you getting ready to serve, and you just, boy, this brisket gonna go crazy. They going to work on this baby. I don't know why I was making so many squishy sounds. She grabs her baby while her son is getting murdered. Let's pause here. Why did she tell the truth? And I'm asking y'all, is it because she knew if she didn't tell the truth, they would know? Is it because they would kill both? Is it because they would pull down his underwear and see, you know what I'm saying, which was which and do it? Because she told the truth and it really was the baby. Did she want to prevent her son from having to be the king? Because remember earlier in the episode, she was like, I don't want him to be king. So she was like, and he was, I just can't wait to be king. Da, 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 da. And then they turned him into the brisket. Why do y'all think she told the truth? Hold on, comments are going by fast. It's because she was trying to trick them and she felt, oh, so she did it on accident. She feared her son. Dang, she feared her son would end up like his daddy. Okay, so she trying to. Yeah, she said, what if he don't want to be king? But that don't mean turn my baby into brisket before mine own eyes. But that's what she did. So anyway, so they cutting her baby up, finna serve him on white paper with barbecue sauce and 2 pieces of toast, 2 pieces of bread. She takes her child downstairs to her mom's room. And her mom is getting the brakes beat off of her again. She took that fresh watch coochie. Now she done took a bath. Okay. She was getting that coochie eaten before the small council. Now she's riding like a mechanical bull, bucking. She's doing rocket. Let me sit this crown on you. She riding Kristen Cole, and her grandchild is being murdered. Get your head in the game, Alicent. You're so busy riding that pole. Now you don't have an heir. Now what? This whole thing was to get your son on the throne, and now your son is brisket, and you're full of penis. A penis. Get your head in the game. Now you ain't got no baby. No. Now you ain't got no baby. You want the line to continue, and they done turned your baby into brisket, and you was riding peen. This is what you wanted. Kristen Cole never has his armor on. He never does. You over here riding penis, fresh bathed, and your grandbaby gone. You're planning another funeral. A son for a son, because you was on that peen. Because you was on that peen. Kristen Cole ain't fought a man in episodes. He ain't done this chic in a long time. Kristen Cole, when is you gonna do this? You King's Guard, all you guard is coochie. He supposed to be doing this. All he's doing is this. He doing this, and he need to be doing this. Man ain't seen his sword in 6 episodes. He's the commander of the coochie. He's supposed to be the King's Guard, commander of the guard. He's commander of the coochie. And how do you even have sex knowing your grandbaby died while you was getting piped down? Oh, yeah. He pulled his sword out all right. He said, Kristen, you got to stop pulling your peen out. I can't. Yeah, she's seen his sword all right, but it's sticking with the pointy end. Man's knee deep in coochie, and now your baby gone. And now your grandbaby is gone. The heir is gone. And when they said a son for a son, they meant today. I'm talking about this episode today. You killed their baby? Listen, we in your house killing your baby while you was going to Pound Town. You got Sexy Red on Pound Town, just going to Pound Town in the Red Keep. They killing babies, man. You think this is a game? They're not playing around. They didn't wait till episode 2, 3. They didn't build up. No. You killed their son in the season finale, season 1, the season premiere of season 2. They killed your baby while he was watching Tab Time. They killed your baby while he had apple slices next to his bed. This is ruthless behavior. At least Luke had a dragon. He was doing war stuff. You know what I'm saying? I forgot where he was. He was I want to say he was in the Stormlands, but he was trying to raise banners. He was doing war stuff. Your baby was playing with a ball in the episode. He was playing with a ball, and Alicent was playing with 2 balls. And now he's gone. That baby was playing with blocks, and they said, kill that child for a pack of coins. Yeah, he was at Storm's End. My bad. I don't know what I said. But he was on official business, and he had a dragon, and he had shot that boy in the eye. He had done some stuff. One of them shot that boy in the eye. They were cousins, but it was complicated because their daddy was strong. Brown hair. His last name was Strong. Father's Day. And he loved his babies. He took his baby to work that day to teach him how to be on the small council because his daddy never did that. His daddy was always preparing Rhaenyra, and then he gave the throne to Aegon, but not really, I don't believe. And somebody on Twitter said this, and I think this is true. This all could have been avoided if Viserys would have just wrote it down. Listen, hey, this big V over here, I'm giving it to Rhaenyra, or I'm giving it to Aegon. Either way, just say it with your chest. But you don't want to, and your face was falling off. And you turned into the count. But if you had just wrote down your will, we wouldn't be having this season. So I'm grateful that you were kind of a weak king, but you are a nice guy. So I feel bad for saying that. But you can't be nice in this show. Hasn't this show taught you anything? Ned Stark was nice, and what happened? They chopped his head off. Shut up, dead. Everybody dies, nice or evil, so at least be evil. So now we're down a dragon, and we're down 2 sons. This is really civil war. I was reading somewhere on Twitter. They said this war between the Civil War is where all the dragons die. And I didn't read the books, so I'm finding this out in real time. I was genuinely surprised when they killed that baby, for real. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was like, oh my God, because I haven't been really reading up on stuff. I enjoy Game of Thrones more just as it unfolds. So I ain't even really watching Emergency Awesome and stuff as much as I usually do, because Charlie be doing good, but then I be getting the urge to go look up too much stuff. And when I look up too much stuff gets spoiled. So I didn't know that this scene was coming. So I said, dang. So now I don't even know what's going to happen. I really don't. I know Rhaenyra, she didn't even order this. This is what keep happening. These people playing with lives in the balance, and people are doing stuff on their name, but it ain't really what they intended, right? Because they sent Luke out there to Storm's End to raise banners. He failed. They did not respect him. Aemon was already there, but they didn't tell Aemon to kill him. And Aemon didn't really tell the dragon to kill him, but the dragon was like, boy, a dragon don't have no owner, only riders. I'm hungry. This is me. So now you got a war brewing. Now Rhaenyra's pissed off, and you know you got a war on your hands. Ain't no talking no more. So now Daemon is trying to make his sister wife happy. So he's like, go and kill him, right? And they kill somebody else. So now we're going to be like, okay, now we're going to have small council meetings galore, because Daemon was just like, I'm doing something. Daemon this is why I like Daemon. Although he's bullheaded and risky, he doing stuff. So Daemon is like, I don't care if it's right or wrong or indifferent. I'm killing somebody. I don't care. I'm a killer. I will kill it myself. I will send somebody to kill. People gonna die if I'm around. I'm not just going. He's just not gonna let stuff slide. That's Daemon's whole MO. He not gonna let things slide. So I don't think he even gonna be mad. He said, "Well, I said a son for a son. If you couldn't kill Aemon, at least you killed somebody. And they don't care about babies. They just care about the line. So now you would have another whole title clash, right? Because if Aegon dies right now, right? Who is the heir? Because Aegon don't have no son, no legitimate son. He has a daughter, and he has Brisket. And now you got a problem. So now is Rhaenyra's claim stronger if Aegon dies? And here's the whole thing. This is why it's great, because I don't even know how this ends, right? There's a second son? I thought it was a boy and a girl. I'm not talking about the bastards. I'm talking about the legitimate ones. Oh, yeah, and you're right, Miss Battle. Aemon wants to be king, so he going to stake his claim, and he got hands. Aegon doesn't. Oh, rumor has it that what now? Rochelle. What you talking, Rochelle? Ooh. See? All I seen was a boy and a girl. All right. So listen, this is great. I love it, y'all. I don't know who wins. Whose side is y'all on? I'm team black. Are y'all team black? Rhaenyra, Damon? Are y'all team green? Alicent, Otto, and your boy, Aegon. Aemon loves Helaena. I didn't even see that. Here, Rochelle was shaking the table. Okay, mostly team black. Team black. We rooting for everybody black. Black. Okay, I'm with y'all. I don't even know how we all came to be all team black. I'm glad they cut the third kid. Okay, everybody team black. I love this. I love this. Those black folks gonna stick together because the people who's been doing wrong, y'all took the color black. But really, I believe it was Otto and Alicent. We just wasn't rocking with them like that. Yeah, literally, I've seen only team black. Black don't crack. Team black. And I don't know how it ends, so don't spoil me. Because I spoiled so much of the original Game of Thrones because I was just too excited. Some of the stuff I spoiled didn't even matter. RNL plus J, John being a Targaryen didn't even end up mattering at all. So that was that. All right. That's all I have. I'll be back next week. I'll try to go live and do this each Sunday right after the episode ends, Eastern Standard Time. I'll be watching it on I'll be watching it at 6 Pacific. If I'm in town, even if I'm not home, if I'm available and I have watched it, I'm going to try to go live right away, 30, 45 minutes, because I really like the show. I really like talking to y'all about it. And it's really fun. And we had up to 10,000 people in here, which is the most ever of any of my lives. So I'm feeling that. So I appreciate y'all. We rocking with it. We'll be back next week, man.